My daughter called and asked how to make my famous meatloaf. I've never made meatloaf in my life. I don't cook meatloaf, never have. The smell makes me gag. When I was 7, my grandmother served me a slice that was pink in the middle, and I spent the next 3 days in the hospital with food poisoning. Haven't touched it since. My daughter Bria knows this. She's heard the story 100 times. She knows I'd rather starve than make meatloaf. So when she was 19 and started online dating, I sat her down. If you ever go on a date and something feels wrong but you can't say it out loud, call me and ask for my meatloaf recipe. Since I don't have one, I'll know you need help. She rolled her eyes. Mom, I'm not going to get kidnapped on a Hinge date. Just say you'll do it. Fine, I'll ask for the meatloaf recipe. Happy? Thrilled. She's 23 now. 4 years of dating apps, awkward first dates, and a few short relationships. She's never once mentioned meatloaf. Last Saturday, she told me she was going on a second date with a guy named Carter. Met him on Bumble. First date was coffee. Second date was dinner at his place. He's cooking for me. How cute is that? You're going to his apartment on a second date? Mom, relax. He seems really sweet. I'll text you the address. She did. I saved it. At 8:47, my phone rang. Hey mom, random question. How do you make your famous meatloaf? Carter wants to try it sometime, and I told him yours was the best. My blood went cold. I kept my voice steady. Oh, you want the recipe? Let me think. It's been a while. Take your time. I've got you on speaker so Carter can hear too. Speaker. He was listening. Well, first you need about 2 pounds of ground beef. Do you have a pen? Yep, go ahead. And you'll want breadcrumbs. About a cup. Is Carter writing this down? He's right here. I heard a man's voice in the background. Tell her thanks. This is great. I needed information. Now, the secret ingredient is Worcestershire sauce. Bria, do you remember the brand I use? The one in the red bottle? There is no red bottle. There is no Worcestershire sauce. But if she was in danger, she'd play along. The red one. Yeah, I think so. My heart pounded. Good. And you'll want to bake it at 350. Is Carter's oven working okay? Sometimes those old apartment ovens run hot. Actually, we're not at his apartment. He wanted to show me his family's lake house. It's really nice out here. Lake house. Not the address she sent me. That sounds lovely. How far from the city? About 45 minutes. It's super private. No neighbors for miles. No neighbors for miles. I grabbed my keys. Bria, I just remembered I wrote the full recipe in that old cookbook. The one in the kitchen drawer. I'll text you a picture. Perfect. Thanks, Mom. Love you. Love you too, sweetheart. I hung up and opened Find My. The blue dot was 40 minutes north, middle of nowhere. I was already in my car. I drove 90 the whole way. The house was down a gravel road surrounded by trees. One car in the driveway. No lights on the porch. I didn't knock. I walked straight in. The living room was dim. Candles everywhere. Music playing low. Bria was sitting on the couch. Carter was standing by the door to the kitchen, blocking it. Mom! Bria's voice cracked. What are you doing here? I looked at Carter. He was smiling, but his eyes weren't. You must be the mom. Bria talks about you all the time. I'm sure she does. Bria, let's go. Carter stepped forward. She just got here. We were about to have dinner. We're leaving. Now. I think Bria can speak for herself. I looked at my daughter. Her hands were shaking. There was a glass of wine in front of her. Barely touched. Did you drink any of that? She shook her head slightly. Carter's smile faded. What exactly are you implying? I'm not implying anything. Bria, get up. We're going. She stood. Started walking toward me. Carter grabbed her arm. We're not done here. I pulled out my phone. I've already called 911. They have this address. You can either let go of my daughter, or you can explain to the police why you brought a 23-year-old to an isolated lake house 45 minutes from where you told her you'd be. He let go. Bria ran to me. We didn't look back. The police found Rohypnol in Carter's kitchen cabinet. 3 other women had filed reports about him in the past 2 years. None of them had enough evidence to press charges. Now they do. Bria doesn't do dating apps anymore. She says she will again eventually, just not yet. Last week she came over for dinner. I made spaghetti. When she sat down, she looked at me and said, "You know, I've been craving meatloaf lately." I stared at her. She burst out laughing. I'm kidding. I will never say that word again as long as I live. Good. Neither will I.